Hey everyone, PJ here. Well, it's been an interesting couple of weeks. We went from learning or relearning how to wash our hands to finding out that all the stores are sold out of hand sanitizer and toilet paper. But worst of all, companies are at the point that they are choosing to send their employees home to work remotely. And as managers, that's going to be tough. It's not what you signed up for. You've worked hard to develop your team and the team dynamic, and things are going great, and now you have this curveball. And if you've never managed remote teams before, it is different. And that's why Andrew and I wanted to put some resources, put some videos up this week to give you some tips based on our experience and to set you up for success in managing remote teams. So yesterday, Andrew posted a video on how to structure the work, how to make sure your team has what they need to be successful, and how to accomplish things while they're working from home. If you haven't watched that video, scroll down and check it out. What I wanted to focus on was the people side. How do you take care of your people? Because as humans, we're social beings. We're not meant for isolation. I'm sure that's why prisons use isolation as an increased punishment for inmates. We want to be with other people. And so how do you take care of your team during this challenging time? How do you keep that team dynamic alive? And how do you help your team continue to know that they're part of a group, that they're working together, even though they're not in physical proximity? So I'd start off every morning with a team call, with a group call, get everyone on the same call on the same page at the beginning of every day. There's tons of platforms available. I use something like Zoom because it allows me to turn on my camera, it allows me to share my screen, and it works well to help connect with people. Now, not everyone is going to want to turn on their camera. After all, one of the benefits to working at home is not have to be people ready every day. It's okay. Encourage them to turn on their camera, explain how that's going to help them to connect with each other, and maybe after a couple days, they'll make the effort. But what's really important is that you as the leader turn on your camera. They need to see you. They need that connection. And we connect better with people when we can see them. Start off the call with some social time. Now, if you're like me, that might be a challenge. I want to jump into the work. I want to focus on what needs to be accomplished. And I forget to slow down and check in on the people. Right now, especially right now, that's really, really important that we check in and we build in that social. And you're going to need to lead by example. Start by sharing something about yourself. What's going on with you? How are you feeling? What struggles are you finding working from home? The more you can be open and honest and share with them, the more they'll be comfortable doing the same. Build in some time for everyone to share and talk to not just you, but talk to each other. That's going to be key to keeping that team environment, that team cohesion going. After that, look backwards. Celebrate the successes. What happened yesterday? What did someone do that was great? Call people out for great accomplishments. Check in, find out how things are going on their deliverables. And it does a couple of things. One, it helps everybody to know what each other is working on, but it also provides that accountability to say, you know what? I know that I need to get my stuff done today because tomorrow it's going to come up on the call. Once that's done, talk about what needs to be done today. What are your expectations for today? And again, go watch Andrew's videos because setting expectations is covered really well in that video. I'm going to call out the elephant in the room. How do you as a manager know that your team is actively working in the hours that they're supposed to be working and they're not sleeping or binge watching Netflix? Well, you know what? You don't. And you shouldn't care. You shouldn't need to. As long as they're accomplishing what you set out, that's what matters. We'll talk about that in a future video. Sometimes it is difficult to get motivated and to get started in the day. And that's why having a call at the time you expect them to start being engaged and start working is key. Because once you get them going and excited about what's going to happen today, it's a whole lot easier to keep motivated. It's easier to carry forward that momentum, and as long as they have everything they need to complete what you've asked them to do, there shouldn't be a problem keeping them going. The other check-in point you need to do is maintain your weekly one-on-ones. If you're already doing them, Nothing needs to change. The time, the agenda, everything stays the same. All that happens is you connect face-to-face via remote means instead of in person. If you're not doing one-on-ones, now's a really great time to start them. It allows your team to bring up anything that they may not be comfortable bringing up in the group setting. It allows you to give specific feedback to each employee. And it allows you to really stay connected on a one-on-one personal level. So that's it for today. Take care of your people. They'll take care of you. And stay tuned for more tips and tricks in the upcoming days. Bye for now.